All right, guys, I want to record a really quick video. I'm going to start doing more videos like this about just answering people's questions and about answering questions that I wish I would have had answers to when I was a student. And I'm just going to start pumping these things out, to be honest, because it's super helpful for people and helpful for myself, to be honest. Okay, so flight simulators. Are they worth investing into with the idea that they will help you progress your flight training faster? So will buying Microsoft Flight Simulator or a VR program and getting the honeycomb yoke or whatever, throttle quadrants with the rotor pedals, like, are they going to help you? That's a tough one. I would generally say yes if you are above the PPL level. If you are instrument, it's great for instrument. Commercial, I mean, you're just like maneuvering in different ways, right? So it's pretty much like kind of like PPL in a way. Let me explain. When you do Microsoft Flight Simulator and you're training your PPL, like, what are you really training for? You're training for maneuvers, right? So power off stalls, power on stalls, stuff like that. And your the Microsoft Flight Simulator, the physics, they're not 100% perfect, so you're never going to really stall those planes the way you want to. Plus, the translation between your throttle quadrant and the inputs in the game, they're never exactly the same. Like, you're going to have a weird throttle quadrant and you're going to have to click some stuff on the screen. So it's just not like super practical for practicing PPL in, but I guess if you want to use it to study flows and kind of like familiarize yourself with the aircraft, like putting in squawk codes and, you know, what happens if I go to this speed with this amount of flaps and bank at this angle, then I guess it could help you. But what I think is more useful is chair flying, which I talked about in a previous video. So if you are a PPL student watching this and you're asking yourself, oh, should I invest in a flight simulator? Is it going to help you? I would say overall it's probably not going to help you very much, unless you take it to like a level to where you're doing VAT sim and you're talking to like the simulated air traffic controllers. Then I guess it could help you, but really, I don't know. I think you're better off just staying consistent with your flight training and just chair flying, really. Secondly, okay, so for instrument, I think it's a little better for instrument. I think that getting Microsoft Flight Simulator is a little bit better if you are an instrument student. I used Microsoft Flight Simulator when I was going through my CFII training, and it was nice because I can load up random approaches, and I bought the deluxe version or whatever, so I had the Skyhawk, and I would set it on autopilot, and I would just run through my procedures. And you can't really like shoot procedures without autopilot on those because, I mean, you might be able to if you can calculate, or not calculate, but get your throttle to like actually respond the way you want to, and the nose down and nose up. It's just really, really hard to get that to where you want it. So the benefit is that you can set it on autopilot and shoot approaches down to minimums, and you get to learn how to use the autopilot system and change your weather and go all over the world and fly out of JFK and Colorado and LAX. And if you can hook that up with VATSIM and shoot approaches, then I think that would be of benefit. Okay, so to answer your question, if you are a PPL student, and dare I say even a commercial, is a simulator going to help you? I would say probably not. Probably not. And if it does, it's only going to be to a certain extent. Like I said, working on flows and stuff like that, and familiarizing yourself with the aircraft, maybe getting some procedural stuff down. EPs, actually, that might be a good idea, is to practice EPs on those if you're willing to spend the money. If you're an instrument student, then it's more worth it for you, and I think you can find benefit from it. Okay? Or CFII, or just having fun, you know what I mean? But we're answering the question of like, does this translate to making your training progress faster? All right, I hope that helped. Subscribe if you guys like these videos. Leave a like. I'm going to start creating a lot more of these videos. Yeah, and we'll go from there. All right, see ya.